Are USA obligated to help Ukraine? This is a question discussed by Americans, politicians, and experts. What do the American people say? Recent Pew Research Center polls show a near 50-50 split. 48% of Americans support helping Ukraine, while 49% do not. Opinions on U.S. responsibility. And support vary widely among party supporters.
Pew Research Center.
Americans were generally split on whether the U.S. is obligated to help Ukraine. 48% say yes, of course, and 49% say no, it is not worth it. Most Americans in both parties support maintaining strict economic sanctions against Russia. Despite Trump's skepticism, 66% of Republicans believe in the effectiveness of sanctions and support keeping them. Support for sanctions is higher among Democrats at 77%. Republicans and Democrats still disagree on U.S. policy towards the war-torn country, according to Pew Research. 62% of Republican supporters believe the U.S. is not responsible for helping Ukraine defend against Russian aggression. About two-thirds of Democrats and Democratic-leaning independents believe the U.S. has a responsibility to help Ukraine, while only about one-third of Republicans and Republican-leaning independents share this view. 29% of Americans believe that the U.S. provides too much support to Ukraine, while 26% say that support is adequate. Approximately 2 in 10, 19%, say the U.S. is not providing enough support, while a quarter are unsure of the answer. Democrats mostly say that the U.S. provides either the right amount of aid, 36%, or not enough, 27%. Only 13% of them believe that the U.S. sends too much aid to Ukraine. Almost half of Republicans, 47%, believe the U.S. provides too much aid to Ukraine, more than 3 times the share of Democrats. Only 18% believe the current level of aid is right, and just 12% think the U.S. provides too little aid. Unfortunately, the share of Americans who believe that Russia's invasion of Ukraine is a threat to U.S. interests has decreased significantly since 2022, according to Pew Research. Today, about one-third of Americans, 34%, believe Russia's invasion of Ukraine poses a major threat to U.S. interests. For most Americans, domestic issues remain the primary concern, often overshadowing foreign geopolitics. After the invasion, half of the respondents considered it a serious threat. Democrats are more likely than Republicans to see Russia's invasion as the main U.S. threat. Allowing Ukraine to use American-made weapons within Russia's borders is supported by 46% of Republicans and 65% of Democrats. We are 165% in favor of this authorization. A Pew Research Center poll of 9,424 American adults was conducted from July to 7th, 2024. Let me remind you that this was even before Biden announced that he was withdrawing from the Democratic presidential nomination.